Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Deckin Around Deck Specs. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Untitled V2 Playing Cards by Adam Borderline. Before we jump into it, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
Ring the bell!
So these cards are part of a 2500 print run from USPCC on B stock. Not much else to really say about it other than that. It's a relatively standard deck other than some variation to some of the pips and indices in the hearts. But what you'll see is this is actually a pretty abstract looking tuck here. I have to say, obviously a very artistically inspired deck. I think the contrast between the red and the black is pretty interesting. You'll notice fluid cards on both sides. Same with the V1, very similar in that aspect. But again, pretty standard kind of abstract art, but not very no embossing, no foil, anything like that on the tuck there. I have to say the fan though looks amazing. All things considered, it's got almost like a brick wall look to it. The red and the abstractness of it and the lines really go together well.
Yeah.
You'll see the Ace of Spades here mimics the back design as well as the two Jokers. But otherwise, the decks themselves, the indices and pips are all pretty much standard.
I like the coloring changes on the core cards. How they took the blue out.
Yeah.
It kind of looks cool.
Yeah, it's a relatively minimal change. It does kind of add a little more sharpness to the artwork.
Yeah.
And again, you can tell just based on the fact that these are pretty much standard quartz and number cards, that these are intended to be used for Magic. The hearts between 2 and 10 are where you'll see these little single pips that have been kind of edited to include the back design as well.
Yeah,
I think they're pretty cool looking. Again, I like the back design. I think that little touch caught me off guard because halfway through I was expecting it to be similar. Double backer there, and then this ad card kind of talking about, the print run and the abstract design from Adam Borderline. Again, I think this is actually probably a pretty underrated fanning deck, and while it is designed for Magic, I definitely got a cardistry vibe from it just based on the brightness of the color and the design itself. I think while the face cards and the number cards aren't exactly anything to write home about, it really allows you to kind of just visualize it in an interesting way. I think it has a good look to it. So while it is designed as a magician's card, this is something that I think would look really cool for some packet cuts with cardistry.
Yeah, I think the one thing I really love, so I'm not a big fan of red, as we all know.
Yeah.
But I really dig this back design. I think he did a good job, with the design. It sounds awesome, and I love the thin board.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing. That's somewhere that this succeeds big time. These borders are the
people would use that.
These borders are the perfect width for sure.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
good job.
So yeah, nicely done, Adam Borderline. Make sure to check these out at your local Murphy's retailer if you're interested in picking some up. Thanks for watching the video, everyone. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
Ring the bell. Peace.